Hello, everybody. How you all doing today? Happy beginning of the weekend. It's your girl, Lauren Mathis Cornish from Love Story Mobile Winery, back with another video. Hello, everybody. How you all doing? I know it's been busy. It's been a week. But guess what? Guess what today is? I want you all to grab your glasses, come on in Kiki, grab a bottle of wine, and let's talk. Because you know what today is? Today we're going to be doing a review. And you know what the review is going to be about? Our Kings of Napa, baby. Yes, we are back with another amazing review on one of my favorite shows, Kings of Napa, on OWN. Come and grab a glass. Come, Kiki. Come talk with me, and let's pour some wine and just have a great time. Cause, baby, we got a lot to talk about. So today we are sipping on. Before we get started, well, let me introduce. Let me back it up a little bit because I'm getting a little bit too excited, right? Because I miss you all. Okay, so before we get started, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Lauren Mathis Cornish, and I'm the creator of Love Story Mobile Winery. And this is my channel where we talk of all things wine, okay? I am a small wine business owner. I specialize in wine tastings, wine reviews, paint and sips, luxury picnic experiences, wine reviews. I already said that. Wine cocktail making, wine making, and so much more. And on this page, we just have a great time and kiki and drink wine and just have a great time, okay? And if you're new to me, let me just say this. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate you. I need you to do 4 things for me before we get started, okay? Because you almost saw me. I was so excited. I missed you all. I was starting to talk a little bit too much before, but before we get started, I need you to do 4 things for me. I need you to, number 1, I need you to like. Number 2, I need you to subscribe. Number 3, I need you to hit the notification button to each and every time that I drop a video so you don't miss a beat. You'll stay in the know. We'll stay in the topic. We'll just, we can just vibe and just be one, okay? And I need you to share. I need you to share. I need you to talk about it. I need you to share this to all your wine lover friends and family members and just anybody who loves wine and you love or and you cool with. I need you to just tell them about me. Let's talk about it. Let them know so we can join the community. Grow the community, okay? Because we are just a vibe over here, okay? I know you all love us because we love you too. But anywho, before we get started, let's start. I can't forget about you all. My loves, my oldie but goodies. I want to just say thank you so much for riding with me, for rocking with me. I really do, and showing me support. I really do appreciate you, okay? So I want you all just to hit the like button, grab your wine glass. We're going to get started. I'm going to start on what I'm drinking today because I know you all going to want to know, okay? So, the wine of the day is our Terra Cellars, and this is our 2019 Cabernet Sauvignon, and this is from Wellington, South Africa. And this is a young Cabernet Sauvignon. And this one is very different. Okay, so let me tell you all. I love it, okay? I opened it today, as you all can see. You see where I'm at? I love it. Okay, but it's a little different. Okay, I'm starting to get to know the difference between a California Cabernet Sauvignon, a one made in France and Bordeaux, and now South African. This is different, and it's different, but different in a good way. But it's still a vibe, okay? This is it is very sharp. It's very sharp. It's a very young Cabernet Franc, and it is really good. This will go amazing, and it will be a great balance with some mac and cheese, okay? Usually we talk about all the pairings that we can do, but I'm just going. It will balance it out because it has a very. It's very cut. It has a very sharp. It's a very complex, but it's very good. This one actually reminds me of a Great Bordeaux. This is on the Because some Bordeaux's they have Cabernet Sauvignons in them. They're made out of they have a little Cabernet Sauvignon grape, but this is in the vibes, okay? So and it gives me very much because I just actually had if you all seen the video before, I just had earlier this month a Great Bordeaux, and this reminds me of that. Don't know why, but you can taste it, okay? It's very similar, but it's a great wine. I'm going to take a sip and we're going to talk about it. Okay. So like I said, it's a really great wine. If you all are interested in this wine, you all can drop down in the comment. Well, I'm gonna put the link in the description box of my website, wine shopping, well, www.wineshopathome or wineshopathome.com/Lauren Mathis. I'm gonna drop all the info in the box, and also Facebook me, Love Story Mobile Winery. If you all are interested, I got you covered. We'll put it in the comments down below. Okay, well, drop it in the description box down below. But anywho, baby, let's get into this whirlwind of a. Should we say whirlwind? Should that be the word? Baby, let me just tell y'all something. This episode was a kiki. It was a talk, okay? And it was busy, very busy, okay? Baby, as you all know, we're going back. We all seen that, Dana called the FBI and called the cops on Bridget. Well, called the cops on Bridget. Because they thought that Bridget was extorting the family winery, okay? And so Bridget got locked up. We all see Melanie. She get pushed by a cop, and trying to protect Brittany. I'm sorry, why did I say Brittany? Trying to protect Bridget. Trying to protect Bridget, and she get pushed down, and she has a seizure. Okay, and everybody is dealing with Bridget and also dealing with Melanie and trying to get her some help, And so this episode, we see them in the hospital, and they're in the hospital waiting for, the doctors to come out and give them an update on Melanie. And so, the sister Vanessa, she's there. Vanessa's there. Her kids is there. August, Dana, and the other boy. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Y'all gonna have to forgive me on that. I'm gonna drop down in the comments, give you the right name, give you the right name after this video. But charge it to my heart. Well, charge it to, no, don't even charge it to my heart. Just charge it to, hey. Because August, well, Dana always be cutting them up. Just charge it to that, okay? But anywho. And so the 3 kids, so Vanessa and her 3 kids are there, and they're waiting for the doctors to, get a response. And they are they're frantic, of course. They, and also in this hospital, they're saying, okay, we had, this is the hospital that our father worked at. We have some pool, we have some power and weight in this hospital, and this is the best hospital in town. And also, it brings a somber or scary memory because actually, not only is this the hospital that the husband, Reginald, and the founder of the the vineyard, of the wine business, he that's the same hospital, like I said, he worked at and also he died in. Okay, so this is a very sensitive time, and it's a very somber reunion back with the hospital because he passed away. He worked there, he passed away there, and now Mallory is there fighting for her life, okay? And so Mallory, she's in a coma, and they're trying to give her medication, and doctors come out and say she has an infection, she has some type of bug bite disease, and she caught it over while she was in Africa, and the infection, the parasite had spread to her brain, and now it's a touch and go, okay? And they're trying everything to, to heal her and to bring her around, okay, and bring her to recover. So the family, they reminisce on, they reminisce on, especially Vanessa. She says, I lost my husband here, just a month ago. I'm going through it. I'm still grieving, and now I'm back here with my sister, and I need you all to not bicker. Talking to her 3 children, Dana, August, and the other boy, and so I need you all to quit the bickering and arguing and come, and just be there by my side because I need you all. She said, because this is a lot for me to take. Okay, so so Miss Auntie, Miss Auntie, Miss Thing, I love her. Miss Wig Easter, Miss Fashionista, I love her. Okay, she comes in and she's asking questions and she's talking to him, and she got on the kids because that's when she finds out that that Dana was the one who actually called the police on her instead of looking in, instead of protecting and valuing the family, and also not really doing his due diligence instead of going off of jealousy and rage and his little man ego personality. He let this whole experience tear them up. Okay, so she chastised the kids, and she also tells them, while we're worried about, of course, we're worried about Melanie, but we're going to worry about when we going to get Bridget out, because Bridget is family. No matter what, family is family, and we don't turn our backs on family. And so she, to me, Rich Auntie, she is like, she's the fixer, okay? Anything that's going on, is there's a problem with the vineyard or whatever, we all starting to see that she is the fixer, okay? She gets it happening. She's the enforcer of the family, okay? And so she goes to August's boyfriend, and she has a conversation with him, and she says, "Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going to hire you. You're going to represent. August, and we're going to make this happen." There is a little bit of hesitance there because they don't want to mix business and pleasure, or business and family. Okay, family, business and love, business and pleasure, and he doesn't want to do anything to jeopardize his newfound relationship back with August. Okay, and so he retains her. So they retain him as Bridget's lawyer. He gets her out, and he starts to do an investigation on her case and the evidence that they have. They get Bridget out. They get to talking, and Bridget is just like, and Bridget asks him, "Why did you take my case? Do my sister know?" And so he says, "No, she doesn't know, but I'm gonna tell her." So everybody is up in the brine. We're trying to get, figure out what's going on with Bridget, and still what's going on with Aunt Melanie. And so, fast forward, while the family is doing, while August Boo does his little investigation, and he retains his, doing his investigation on Bridget. Fast forward, they have a nice little tasting, okay? Because they're still, even though the family drama is going on, and all the world just seems like it's just coming in, they still have to run a business, and they still have to run these tastings and get the new wines off, and and find importers and backing to support these new sweet wines that they're trying to develop. And so they find out, and so as they have a tasting, there is different wine enthusiasts and other people in the wine industry that come to the vineyard, and they have a tasting. And while they say that they enjoy the wine, they also mention that the wine company that they were working with before actually did a little backstabbing, right? And they say that their wine is better and their price points are better, and of course, they're trying to fight and see if they can get any type of backing, because right now they're not looking good in the streets. Everybody sees, behind the scenes. They know about the extortion. They know about Mallory and all of these other things, and also the shakiness, of Reginald being gone. And, everybody is looking at them like they got a lot going on. Are they about to fold? Okay. And so they had that conversation. And so that's when they found out that the other company that they were actually working with and merging with stole their idea, okay? And so Dana and Dana and the little brother, they went over to the company and said, "How dare you all steal our wine and steal our wine and steal our vibes, right?" And of course, this little company wants to bite back. And so Dana let them know, "We are not the one, we are not the two. You're going to regret this," okay? And so fast forward, while they're trying to get the wine, while they're trying to get in the wine industry and trying to get the backing in order to get these wines up and running. Um, there is a distributor who backs out. Okay, and Miss Rich Auntie, she comes in, and she opens and she lightly touches on the racism and the backhandedness that goes on in the wine industry. Baby, when she talks about it, she speaks nothing but the truth. And there is a lot of whispers. We'll do a video. There's a lot. There's a lot. I'm just gonna tell you. Um, with us, as black wine businesses trying to find our place, find our footing, and just tap into this business because this is a very posh business, hard business to get into and succeed in. And but like I said, neither here nor there. We're gonna get back to it, right? And so fast forward. August ends up finding out Bay is her sister's retainer and her sister's lawyer. Come to find out, they all find out they're all having a conversation and a key about it, and come to find out it's not looking too good for Bridget. And Bridget, he comes to her and he says, excuse me, he says, listen, Bridget, there's a serious problem here, okay? You need to plead guilty because all the odds are stacked against you, and if you don't, you can be looking at some serious time. Because baby, it's looking like you did it. Okay, your hand is red. Okay, it's real hot. So we need to find out who is the real extortionist, or you going down. Okay, and so she tries to plead for her innocence, and also there is and at the last part, there's a family dinner, and they all sit down and have a conversation. And Mama Vanessa, she's tired of all the bickering, badgering, and Dana just being real disrespectful. And the most thing that I loved about her the most, she finally stood up and put him in his place, because that little boy is so. And I'm gonna say little boy trapped in. Well, that man child is a hot mess, and he is very disrespectful to his family, his mother, and his mother, the women in his family, period. Okay, and especially his wife. Now we all know that his wife had left him, and everybody begging and pleading for him. He's trying to wild out, whatever, and feed his little man child ego, and his wife just, Mama, she says, no wonder why your wife left, because you're trifling. And you just nasty. And I'm tired of your disrespectful ways. And so, and the brother, he sees all the turmoil and everything going on in the family. He tries to call his sister back and say, listen, can you come back? Because, sis, we need you. We need you. Okay? So, it was an amazing, amazing show. I just loved each and every bit of it. You all know we'll be back with another, just all the teas of what's going on this week. I want you all to drop down in the comments, and I want you all to tell me what you all think about this week. Do you all think really that Bridget did it? Who do you all think that is behind behind the extortion? Do you think it's Bridget? Do you think it's somebody else? Also, what do we think about the little wine business? With the two boys, okay? The two boos who are, freaking frack, we're going to call them, and who try to go behind them, and snatch their deal. I want you all, and also, let's talk about Auntie. How she is just all things fabulous, and she just fixed it all. She is, when I say Superwoman makes it happen, right? Because she's all about her family, okay? And she is all about the King's name. The Kings are some kings, and they will be, and they will step up as kings, okay? So I want you all to drop down in the comments. Tell me, y'all, what you all think. I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll come back with another vibe and another video next week. I want y'all to tell me what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.